So my name is Isho Kajora. I'm 2019 to 2020 APDC counselor assigned to Laos and Sri Lanka, and I'll be a moderator for today. And please welcome 2017 to 2018 APDC Chairperson and 2019 National President, Takeaki Kamada-san.
Hi, nice to meet you, everyone. よろしくお願いいたします。I'm as you should say, I'm a 2019, 2017 and 2018 APDC chairperson and 2019 national president of JCI Japan. Now I'm an immediate past president of JCI Japan. So, Isho, please.
Yeah, thank you, Kamada-san. And I'm honored to be your host today because I was the treasurer for 2017 to 2018 for Kamada-san chairperson. And today, this is a very important topic, and we all are looking forward to listen to what he has to say on this topic. The topic is on how to build a strong national organization. Okay, so on this topic, I have several questions to ask. First of all, what is the difference between LOM and NOM? Because some new countries not really sure what norms should be doing. What's the difference between chapters and national organizations? So can you please give us some thoughts about it?
Okay, so I'm share the slideshow. Okay. Before I answer you, I introduce you about JCI Japan because JCI Japan is the biggest organization in JCI, so many people don't understand how big the JCI Japan. So I talk about JCI Japan. We JCI Japan established in 1949, and we have now 32,000 members and 694 local chapters, and the total budget is $50 million estimated. And the national organization of JCI Japan is established in 1951 after the 2 years after the first local organization. And we have 10 district councils and 47 block councils and 30 commissions, and the total budget of JCI Japan is $15 million, and we have 20 officers and 8,000 appointees, and we make many impact. And the first, I talk about what is the difference between the NOM and LOM. And first of all, please understand the meaning of a NOM and LOM. JCI, usually JCI means many meanings. JCI it means sometimes it means Joint Chamber International organization, and sometimes it's a name of national organization. For example, JCI Japan, and sometimes it means local organization. For example, JCI Takamatsu, my local organization. And so we recognize when we want to say as a national organization, we say NOM as a national organization member, and we use LOM as a local organization member. And we also say JCI member for individual members. And then, do you think, is it JCI? No. JCI is not hierarchical organization. JCI is a more flat organization. It is a difference of a target fields. JCI are targeted for global problem, and they are committed to international community. And the national organization, NOM, target is a nationwide problem, and and committed to a national society. And local organization, LOM, targeted to a local problem and committed to local community. And individual members act act for these organization and get many experience and provide a service to humanity. And individual members are paid to three organizations. Usually, individual members only pay for local organization loan, but local organization pay money to national organization, and national organization pay money to JCI. So local organization provides members the local opportunities, and the national organization provides national opportunities for individual members. And JCI provides international opportunities to individual members. So once you become JCI member, you can get three opportunities: local opportunities, national opportunities, and international opportunities, because you pay money for three organizations: LOM, NOM, and JCI. So please remember, local organization targeted to local community, and the national organization targeted to national society. It's a difference of target, not no national organization, non rule local organization, and local organization can do anything if their board of directors decide something. And usually, no national organization don't order to a local organization. It's a difference of a local organization and national organization.
Thank you very much, Kamada-san. So I understand that there is three different organizations within JCI as a system, but that's all related to each other, and they all comes back to the individual members like us. So next question is quite similar, and you have mentioned quite a bit of it, but I want to go a little bit deeply on how does national organization relate back to local organization?
Okay, thank you. So because I answered the question, I talk about why organizing into a JCI local organization. There are many young organizations in the community, but sometimes JCI organizations are very special. So that is the answer why the organize a young organization into a JCI local organization. The first is a connection to a leading global network. And the second is the developmental skills like communications, leadership, and project management, or many skills for young people to be active citizens. And third, an established structure for young group get organized to utilizing JCI administrative, organizational, and management resources. And the fourth is credibility. We have over 100-year legacy and many alumni. So if a young organization become a JCI local organization, they get credibility. And fifth is knowledge that you are part of a global movement working to inspire active citizenship. For example, active citizen framework provide a JCI organization to create sustainable impact. And this is LOMS, this is a history of JCI Japan. It shows LOMS makes a national organization. In 1949, as the first local organization, Tokyo Junior Chamber established. And in 1951, after 2 years, 7 local organizations made the national organization of Japan. And after established national organization, JCI Japan affiliate to JCI. So LOMS make NOM, not NOMS make LOM. And this is what does NOM provide to LOMS? There are 6 points. First is NOMS provide official appreciation or certification and to the local organization, and NOMS also provides a corporate identity, for example, JCI logo or some materials. And second, national organization provides knowledge of growth and development and manage organization and projects. And third, national organization provides awards for the projects and organizations and individuals. Awards encourage to create good projects and to maintain the good organizations, and they prize the very good members. And first, national organization provides a training of JCI official courses like JCI Impact, JCI Achieve, or JCI Admin. And they also provide a national academy like JCI Academy or some long course to train officers or new members. And fifth, national organization provides a connection to nationwide organization companies. Usually, national organizations have a relationship with nationwide organizations or governments or big companies. They can provide a connection to local organization for these organizations. And six, national organization provides a nationwide campaign and events. Usually, nationwide is a very big, so it is not easy to provide a concrete project, but NOM can provide a campaign to change young people's to provide opportunity to change someone's thinking. And they also provide events for, like national convention or big seminars. And also in other side, the loans provide what does a loan provide to NOM? It is very few. First is a pay affiliation fee, and the second, they use JCI logo and the corporate identity as the guidelines, and they promote the JCI movement. And three, they can vote at the general assemblies of NOM, and they participate to making decision to make a decision of a national organization. And fourth, NOMs recommend individual members to officers and appointees of NOM. Usually, there are no officers, and every member should belong to a local organization. So there are no proper members of a national organization. So local organization recommend individual members to officers and appointees of national organizations. And fifth, local organization collaborate with non-projects and events. If local organization don't collaborate with national organizations, projects and events. No projects and events is successful. So national organizations should involve local organizations to make a successful project. That's the answer.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much for the detailed explanation on national organization and local organization. But I have another question on this matter. Well, I understand what's the difference between NOM and LOM, but why does NOM is like what's important part about national organization? You mentioned that NOM is for the national matter, national societies matters to work with. But why does local chapters has to pay for the annual fee or affiliation fees to the national organization? Why do LOMs has to give out the human resources, and why does national organization has to do a project for it?
That's a very good question. As you know, as I say, the national organizations targeted to a nationwide problem, and of course, local problem. Sometimes a local problem can solve by local people, but sometimes nationwide problem affect to local problem. So if you want to solve the local problem, sometimes you should solve the nationwide problem. And if so, there are many problems in the society, and if you act for a local problem, you can solve a minor local problem. But if you want to change the situation of the local problem, big local problem, you should act for not only a local problem but also nationwide problem. So we gathered to the national organization and try to solve the nationwide problem. That when you want to solve the nationwide problem, you should gather to a national organization. That's because of NOM doing a project or campaign to solve the nationwide problem.
Thank you very much. So that, as you said, it's important for the local organization to commit to the national organization as to solve a big nationwide problem that relates to the local chapters. So that's why national organization has to do project, which means that they need some budget, so that local chapters has to send people and budget for it. Thank you very much. Okay, I'd like to move to the next question. Next question is, what is required to be a strong NOM? So you have served as a national president, and also you were a counselor and chairperson as APDC and been to many countries to start up or help in those countries. So what do you think is the key factor for it?
Okay, thank you. So, please think about what is strong organization: membership, money, strict order, special rights, or reputation. What is strong? In JCI, it is I think strong means sustainability, because it's because of characteristic of JCI organization. In JCI, every member should graduate when they over 40, and JCI is always for young people. So our membership is always changing, and our needs or problem is always changing. So the most um, the big problem for our organization is sustainability, because if uh, we don't pay attention to our sustainability of organization, our organization soon membership decrease and getting weaker and weaker. So we'll think about sustainability of growth of membership and sustainability of projects that impact to society, and think about sustainability of reputation, especially by young citizens. And this is a checkpoints of sustainability of a local organization. New members more than graduates or dropouts. That shows an increase or decrease of membership every year. And does ROMs provide opportunities to members? If local organizations don't provide opportunities development opportunities to members, members will leave soon. And third, does ROM execute impactful projects? If the ROM don't execute impactful projects, communities don't welcome the local organization. And that also, does ROM have enough money? If the ROM don't have enough money to execute their projects or provide development opportunities to members, the ROM is no need to exist. And third is the ROM welcomed by the local community, as that related to the reputation for GCI. And this is a checkpoint of sustainability of ROM. It's a requirement. At first, our ROM individual members increasing. That's a point to sustainability of national organization. And second, that the ROM provide adjacent knowledge to ROMs and the ROM members. That's if national organizations don't provide adjacent knowledge, GCI cannot spread the good practices and good way to do a project or some very good practice. And third, does ROM support officers of ROMs? Local organizations, sometimes local organizations, they're not good governance, and national organizations should support the officers of local organizations to create a good governance in local organization. And first, does ROM have enough money? If it's if national organizations don't have enough money to execute the projects or training, they cannot do anything. And fifth is the ROM in compliance. Compliance is essential to create a sustainable organization. And sixth is does ROM execute a nationwide campaign and national events? If a ROM don't do a nationwide campaign, as I say, a local organization don't tackle to a nationwide problem. So ROM should create a nationwide campaign to solve the nationwide problem. And that also, ROM should execute national events, especially national convention, because if national organization don't do a national convention, no local organization say uh, say something to a national organization officially. So this is a 6 points of sustainability of non-national organization, and this is JCA Japan. I think in every point, JCA Japan doing very well. But in the membership increasing at the point of membership increasing. Now JCA Japan, membership of JCA Japan is decreasing. But ratio of members among young people has been maintained. So it's a difficulty of this organization. If the young people is decreasing, our organization should be decreased. So if young people are increasing in the country, it is a very good chance to promote the JCI movement. So I think APDC is a very big role in JCI because in Asia, the number of young people are increasing. So I hope APDC officers take good action to increase the membership in Asia area. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kamada-san. So you have defined strong as a sustainability, and I totally agree with that because to be sustainable is a very hard topic because of the characteristic of JCI. We getting from age 20 to we have to graduate by 40 years old. So no matter how good the person is or how important that person is for JCI as for normal alone, that person will graduate, and which means that we will lose memberships, and we have to keep recruiting and recruiting and recruiting. And like you, Kamada-san, you this is your last year, right?
Last year, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna lose a great person like you this year. This is the final year for you, and the factor that you mentioned is that we have to be recognized, have to be have to have a good project, national project, local project, and also have to have enough budget for it. Because of the system for JCI, we have people who graduate, so we have to always maintain and recognize the brandings of JCI to the young people and recruit new members. Also, you have mentioned that NOM has a responsibility to give opportunity and growth to the local chapters, local organization. Can you define a little bit more on this?
About supporting officers?
Yeah, I mean, national organization has a responsibility to and has to have a good governance and training for the local chapters. So what kind of governance is needed and why, and how does it goes back to local chapters?
Okay. Usually, the officers of a national organization is have a good experience in local organization, and especially a very small local organization or the newly organization. Few officers have enough experience in JCI. So officers of national organizations should provide good practices or a good manner to maintain their local organization. That's I think so.
Thank you very much.
Mm.
I am a member of national organization at the moment, and what I have realized is that, as Kamasa mentioned too, if the local chapter is small and you can do so much for the project, but you can gain more knowledge and differences between your chapter, your local chapter, and another local chapter. Those members will all come into the national organization. We can communicate, exchange experiences, and we can give it back to your local organization after you experience some new things. So thank you very much. Next question I'd like to ask, this is a similar question too, but focus on the key point. What is the key to build a sustainable or strong national organization?
Thank you. I think the answer is the GCI 100% efficiency program. As you know, the GCI 100 efficiency program was created to ensure GCI national organizations are providing a minimum service required their members to support their effort towards a sustainable impact. There are 10 efficiency guides. The first standard is maintain to up-to-date membership database. Membership database is very important for national organization because sometimes local organizations don't maintain membership efficiently. So national organizations should provide a membership database to support the local organization. And second, national organization should create, adapt yearly plan of action, budget, and the national strategic plan. Because usually the area of national organization is very big, so it is not easy to gather officers many times. Of course, these days, online meeting is very easy, but even if online meeting is efficient, it is not easy to doing a big project in short term. So national organization should create a yearly plan, a budget plan. And third, national organization should make timely and complete dues payments. If they don't pay dues to JCI, many individual members lose opportunity to attend international conferences or get enough information from JCI. And first, national organization should conduct an officers orientation, as I say. And fifth, national organization should submit hours entries and reducing judges for that the friendship of other national organization. And the national organization should submit complete membership declarations and also expanding the impact. This shall have an impact index to recognize or understand the impact of the project. And eighth, national organization should sharing stories of impact through publications. That is also support for local organizations to develop a membership. And ninth, national organizations should participate at international events, and they also submit impact project to the JCI project gallery. If many individual members don't recognize or understand the English, national organization also should publish many projects for all realms. And Also, JCI also recommend to conduct a National JCI Partnership Summit. Partnership Summit is I think, very efficient to encourage local organization projects. For example, we JC Japan have a summer conference as a JCI Partnership Summit. Many local organizations get new information at the summer conference, and they do some movement in all over Japan. And JCI also recommend share the JCI activities framework externally. I think that is one point of some point that make JCI very special organization. We do project not only for ourselves but also for all communities. And JCI activities framework involve others and making sustainable impact. So it's also a very good point. And this is tips for strong dome, I think. First is create a long-term strategic plan. As you know, JCI have a strategic plan, 5-year strategic plan. Usually, it is very difficult to create sustainable impact in 1 year. So we need a long-term strategic plan to create a sustainable impact. And second, use SNS and online meeting to reach individual members directly. Sometimes individual members is enclosed in the local organization. So national organization provide SNS or online meeting to reach individual members directly. And third, national organization create connection to international organizations like United Nations or UNICEF, or there are many international organizations, and national government, national organization, companies, and big companies. And if a national organization have a connection to these organizations, local organization can easily access to these organizations for the projects. And first, national organization should collect small money instead of getting big money, because big money is can make the project easy, but big money have some if the national organization get big money, they should work for the money. But national organizations should serve, should provide services to local organization or individual members. So please try to get small money to do for local organization and individual members. And fifth, please try to leave money for the next year. Year by year, there are many things will happen. For example, a big disaster may happen. When the disaster happen, if they have no money, no enough money to invest for helping local organization or others, so national organization should have some money for some accidents. And six, please find successes before starting projects. national organization is more fragile than local organization, I think. So if you started a project, the project may not be continued by next team. So please find successors before starting the project. And this is a tip for officers of a strong national organization. At first, officers should act as a living example of JCI philosophy, as you say or I don't say how to say at the oath, at the oath. And second, don't quarrel or fighting. It is useless to create a good organization. Keep discussing. And please divide and conquer. If that means each officers have enough each officer should act freely and have some right to make good things. And fourth, don't do as Romans do. There are many local rules in the local organization. So if you think the one solution is very good, but in other area it may not good solution. So don't do as Romans do, and that is of course keeping compliance. If you want to obey obey some rule, please change rule. And please take over relationship to the next team. Year by year, many good relationship to other organization or to other people, but often these relationship is disappeared because of a change of the team. So please take over relationship to the next team, and please keep in touch your colleagues after your term. I think that is very important to make a sustainable organization. Because, for example, APDC is a very good, very sustainable organization because many past APDC officers have keep in touch with other officers. So current APDC officers get many support from past officers, and they get good practices and good knowledge from past officers. It's because past officers have a good friendship or good brotherhood with the past officers. So please keep in touch with your colleagues after your term. That's a tips. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kamada-san. So the key point was 100% efficiency guide. There's 10 points to it and 2 bonus tips, and as well as some more tips on it. Everything you have mentioned is very important factor, but to me, it was no national organization has to be reliable to local organization loans, which means that for the trainings provided, information is provided, and also budget and plans for the long term. I hear from some members in some countries or even within Japan as well. Some new members thinks that getting to JCI gives you the business opportunity straight away, or you become a great leader on the spot, which is not true. And JCI needs to look into the long-term plan, and we have to plan and strategically we have to work for it. Then it might be useful for your work, might be good for your community, and you might become a great leader. But you need a plan, and it has to go step by step. So if you guys are watching this, and if you're a local chapter or national organization is struggling to decide which way to go, maybe you need to gather up as a local chapter and separately as a national organization to look into locally or nationally, how would you like to step up and find a solution for your country and for your local places. So thank you very much. And before we finish, I have a few more questions to ask actually. Personally and privately, the memorable moments in JCI. What in your JCI life have you experienced that's unforgettable?
Oh, yeah, there are many unforgettable in JCI. The first is okay. First one is when I was chairperson of a local organization. I was very surprised because JCI before I become a chairperson of a local organization, I think JCI is only in local organization. But after I experience chairperson, I know JCI is a very big opportunity in local area, national area, international area. That makes me I realize the opportunity of the JCI. That was a start to commit to JCI, and after that I become a national chairperson and APDC councillor, vice president of national organization, and finally I was a national president. I just want to new opportunity to develop myself and provide service to others. When you want to get new opportunity, the JCI is a very good organization to get new experience. But if you try to act to get opportunity, JCI is a very boring organization. So please try to take new opportunities to develop yourself and provide a service to community.
Thank you so much, Kamada-san. And I think time is up. I wanted to listen to more stories about it, but thank you so much for the guidance and information that you have experienced and shared with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, 一緒。ありがとうございました。